probably going till when Shannon gets here. I will be starting off in here, then probably going down to the van for a live stream, continuing this live stream downstairs there. So if you guys do want to join me for the live stream heading down there, then you can follow us down there and like and subscribe and all that good stuff down there. I'm going for a blood test this morning. That's why I'm up early and had the shower and stuff like that. Because I do have to have me blood test done. I've done my urine test already. So now I'm just going for the blood test and then I'll get a bite to eat for brekkie. So yeah, it's not fun when you got to go for a blood test. I'm sort of a person that's very nervous when I go for to get the bloods done and all that because they give you the needle and all of that, and then you have to you sit there and then they give you the needle and you're sort of going, oh God, what am I going to do now? Sort of thing, if you know what I mean. So yeah, there's all that to consider. But yeah, it's got to be done. It's 8 months overdue, guys. So I do have to get it done. I will be going back on Monday for my results. So I do have to go back for my results on Monday. So that's just something I've got to do to make sure that my health is okay, so I can continue to do live streams and continue to do videos for you. Because if I get sick, there's no one to do the social media uh, for me because I'm the only one that does it in on the dream team for the support workers. If I get sick, the support workers don't come to visit me, and if I do get sick. So yeah, I want to make sure I'm okay, and yeah, I haven't had anything to eat yet. The doctor did say take a lolly with your Pete in case you do get a bit dizzy. Then you can have a lolly. That doesn't worry me. He just said I want to get the blood results, sort of what they are, sort of thing, to let me know roughly what they are. He's a new doctor, by the way, for people that are wondering. When I shifted here to Ashmore, I changed my doctor. So I had a doctor in Runaway Bay, which I had for about nearly 8 years or more. I didn't have that doctor. I mean, I had other doctors that were in that surgery, but they were great. I'd go in there, I'd get the blood test done because they done everything in house, if you know what I mean. Um, This one sends it out of house. My doctor sends it out of house to get the blood test done. Like, you don't get the blood test done in house. You've got to go to a different place in that area to sort of get it done. So that makes it a bit more difficult when when everything is not in house sort of thing. When you've got to go outside area to do it, sort of thing, the blood test and all that. I believe some of them is covered by Medicare. Some of them are not covered by Medicare. I'm hoping the one I'm going to go to is covered by Medicare for me. Hello, Dominic. Welcome to the channel. Yeah, because some of them you got to pay $60 out of pocket for a blood test. Um, I don't know if because I'm a pensioner, I'll get it cheaper. I don't know. I've got to find out. The one I'm with, I'm sure Medicare will cover that or Medibank will cover it. I'm not quite sure. I'm going to find out today, you know, to see what's going on and get it all done. I will be doing a live stream today. As you know, Shannon finishes 2 o'clock this afternoon. I will be still hanging on with the live stream. I will be still going. For people that are wondering, what about, well, when Shannon goes, are you still going to do the live stream, Pete? Or is the live stream just going to end? No, I'll be still doing the live stream. Shannon and I will be doing the live stream together throughout the day. Um, um, if it's from with money, no, I can't help you. No, it's not a begging channel. I can give you advice. That's about it. But no, I don't help with money or anything like that on the channel. No, it's a rule that I've made never to help people with money. Never. So I'm sorry, my friend. I can pray for you. Well, that's, it's all right, but I don't send money to people, so I'm sorry if that upsets a few people on my channel, but yeah, at the end of the day, I don't do that. Big man going for a blood test today. Um, Hi, my friend. Yeah, the big man's going for a blood test today. That's why I'm up early and I had my shower and I haven't had anything to eat. But I have got lollies with me because I'm a diabetic. So my doctor did say you can take lollies with you, and just in case you do get a bit dizzy or something like that. I have got water in the car, so I will be drinking some water before I go for the blood test because they don't like you to be dehydrated. So you have to drink water so they can do the blood test and that. It's not something I do like doing, believe that. I'm not one for blood tests, but, sometimes you look after your health. Thank you, my friend. I do hope everything should turn out all right. I'm going to call the results on Monday. So, get it done today, go on Monday. I've done the urine test already. Got that out the way, put it in my little jar, sealed it and all that. And that's out the way. So now I've just got to go for the blood test, get that out the way, and then I'll go for the results on Monday, and hopefully everything should be right. Well, I'm not quite sure, but I'm hoping it should be. Um, you don't know till you go to the doctor what the doctor finds wrong with you. I'm hoping I feel okay. Um, you probably say, oh yeah, it's okay, Pete. That's a bit high, but no problem about that. It's because of all the stress that I had. I decided, well, I'll get the blood test and all that out the way because if I don't, then it probably would have affected me, the stress that I was under with the company and stuff like that, because they put me through a lot of stress, as you know, over the past 2 months when they told me about Christmas time that I couldn't have support workers on, and it did bugger me up a bit. So I did decide after all this mess was sorted, the van was done, the mechanical work was done, but then I put my health first and go and get the blood test and all that done so people knew that I would be doing the right thing for you, especially for you guys. I can't leave the channel um because I'm ill or anything. I just got to keep up with getting everything done and hoping everything will be okay. It's just something you've got to do I think it's once a year. I've got to get my eyes tested. I've got to do that. There'll be videos on that coming up too. Gee, uh, goal settings saying it's all right. There's my goal setting. So that's saying it's all right. Um, so that's pretty good. I'll just read this message. I try to be strong. Yes, I do try to be strong. With those situations that do happen, I try to be strong. Um, yeah, it's just a situation that happened last year when I was same with me doing my stuff that I had to do. I got a phone call and they said, "Oh, you can't have your support workers on the channel anymore. We've had a complaint, blah blah blah." And yeah, it did affect the whole thing, and it affected me. So yeah, it hasn't been the pleasant of things to do, if you know what I mean. So, and it's affected my health. So I want to see how bad it has affected my health. Because if it has, well, I have to let the doctor know. Well, because of the company, what they done to me. This is why my health is probably not the best, and maybe he can write a doctor's report um, to the head of the NDIS telling him what happened, that this has affected my patient, and yeah, and then we know what's going on. Um, Welcome to the channel. I ain't gonna take books down with me. Um, Stay, stay up. Go down to the car, Butch. Stay, stay. I'll go down the van, guys. Get you set up so we can talk louder. Right. I'm going down to the car, Dad, to do my live stream. So I don't disturb anyone. Come on, you. You want to come? Come on. All right. Come on, Butch. Mum, that stuff just has to the form. Can you put near the front door for me? I'm going down to the car. I'm doing a live stream, so I'll go down there instead of. Yeah, no, no, I put the wee. I done that. If you can just put it near the front door before I go, so I don't think. Oh, this front door. Oh man, how many front? Oh, don't worry about it, Mum. Don't worry about it. I'll come back and pick it up. Yeah, yeah, I got the chair there. Right. Yes. Okay, I got the chair there. Oh, oh. What are you doing? You okay, Butch? You okay? Come on, Butch. Come on. All right, guys. Now, you want to go forward? Hang on, guys. I'll be back in a second. The dog wants to go forward. You want to go forward? What have you done in here, Butch? Now, fucking mice around here. Ah, that's a good pocket. Right, yeah. Right. Uh, Sorry, guys. I am here. Hold around here, Jesus. Here we go. On, on. Hang on, guys. I'll make it a bit more. There you go. Is that better? Put this one here on here too. There you go. How's that, guys? Is that a bit better? I hope everyone can see me. I have put the lights on. Bud, sit down. There we go. If you got any questions, please do ask. I am here now. There we go. How was everyone this morning? Sorry about the lighting. Bloody, bloody damp smell around here. Don't know if it's coming from here or where it is, but there is a damp smell in here. Oh, I'm sure it's that car next door to me. We've got a car here next door to me. It's a bandit car. And I'm sure there's a damp smell that comes from that car there. People are wondering, how come you're down at the garage at 5:50 in the morning? Because I have to be on the road at 7 o'clock to get my blood test done. So I'm going to do that. You leave the pillows alone. Now, dog just went for a toilet. I thought it was the dog that wanted to go for crap, because it was this great big smell down here. And I looked at the dog because I thought it was him that wanted to go for a shit. But it wasn't the dog. It was there's like a damp smell here. I think this garage too is not the best of. You want to come up here? Don't dirty anything. It's not the best of garages really. It is about 30 years old, 40 years old. Uh, I'll do the stack back here. That's good. It is about 40 or 30 years old. So it is a fairly old garage. So I don't know if that's why it's been leaking or something. I don't know why. I just put this battery charger on and it won't stay. There we go. Yeah, is that charging, guys? There we go. It should be charging. Hang on, guys. Sometimes this battery charge is a pain in my arsehole. Uh, should charge. Charging. Um, there we go. That's better. I didn't have it on the right setting. I'm bad. There we go. So ask questions, guys. I know it's a bit early for some people. I did do a live stream this morning. It did start about 3:30 in the morning. So yeah, I did start a live stream at 3:30. Finding out there wasn't many people on, so I did a live stream about 3:30, and I decided, well, yeah, I'd stay on for half an hour when I done that live stream, but there wasn't many people on, so I didn't leave the live stream on that much. I just left it a little bit, and then I jumped off the live stream. It was good. I did enjoy the live stream. I did enjoy all the stuff that I had to do on the live stream and stuff like that. A lot of people are probably wondering too, why are you sitting in the van, Pete, at 5:53 a.m.? Usually you're upstairs there on that couch there doing live streams. Can't sit up there because musty smell's gone away now. Same with me because of the whatchamacallit up there. My neighbours that are up there, they live right next door to us, and I didn't reckon it was fair if I do a live stream near them, because I would probably disturb them and stuff like that. So I didn't want to quite do a a live stream to disturb him, so I decided I'd come down here and, sit on the couch and do a live stream and, put the lights on for you and, check how everything is going. Um, and it seems to be going pretty good. It is great. It is great in one respect, I'll just sit a bit closer to you. It is great in one respect to have the van back, to be able to do live streams in the vehicle and just, sit down and chill out and, put the lights on and stuff like that. It really is good. Good morning, Bloomers. I'm in the van, as you can see, because I'm going to head out at another hour with it. To tell you the truth, what's his name? Is coming up. Say with me, Lloyd. If I can get, support worker that can come camping overnight, um, off duty, that would be good. We could probably go camping in a local area. I've got to work all that out. Um, I have to go for a blood test. That's why I haven't had anything to eat. I have got my snack pack and I have got a lolly. The doctor did say I could have a lolly if I started to feel a bit dizzy. He said, "Do take a lolly with you." That's fine. So I did. I have got my lolly and car keys are there. Yeah, so I have got my lolly and I have got everything I need and my water with me. Um, because you do have to have a cup of water as well. Because Shannon's starting Broomers about 7 o'clock this morning, so I can go for my blood test, and she's finishing at 2 o'clock. But I'll still be doing live streams. I will be doing a few videos for you guys over the next day or so. I posted the fishing videos. I did post one which was the same, and I do apologise about me posting that video that was the same. It wasn't my intention to double post, but sometimes I do double post, and I do very much apologise that for that. It's not like me to double post a video sometimes, but I done a live stream Broomis at 3:30 this morning. I got out of bed and I done a live stream, right? And I'm sitting there and I'm doing the live stream and people are working out, oh, peace on. We'll jump on. And I had a lot of people that jumped on the live stream with me, and it was quite funny. Yeah, well, I want to find out how much they're going to charge me, Bloomless, for the blood test. Because Dad said to me, if you go to the one upstairs, there's a pathologist upstairs. You don't pay nothing. I know Dad will probably look after the dog when I go on because I can't take the dog with me, but he barks. And yeah, as you know, the neighbour next door that owns this yellow car that's right next to me, he's a real pain in the ass. He's such an old cunt. He dobs everyone in for anything. He's a guy that should be put in a bloody nursing home. Oh, yeah, no, it would because I'm with a different doctor now, Broomis. My doctor I used to have out in Runaway Bay there, he used to do blood tests and all that in-house. So, you'd rock up at his doctor's surgery and, you'd get the blood test done, you'd get everything done, right? But because I got a new doctor and my new doctor stop it, Butch. My new doctor, he, sort of does everything like the blood test and that, he'll do it out house. So he'll do it outside the practice. He won't do it inside the practice, if you know what I mean. So it does make it hard for me to get the blood test done properly when I can't do everything in the doctor's surgery. Like, most doctor's surgery can rock up. Some of them will do blood tests there and everything in house. But this one, he gave me the form. Said, "Oh, you got to go to this pathology to do the blood test," which is a bit of a pain in the backside, to tell the truth. Because my old doctor, he was really good like that. He would do you the blood test And I do, yes, I do need me cup of coffee. I haven't had me cup of coffee yet, so yeah, it's another thing I do need is me cup of coffee. I know a lot of people saying, "Have you had your cup of coffee, Pete? You had your cup of coffee yet, mate?" I haven't had the cup of coffee. No, I haven't. I will be looking forward to having a cup of coffee when I get back. Butch, sit down. Sit. Yes, I will be looking forward to having a cup of coffee, my friends. It's the most It is raining outside. If people are wondering what is that noise outside, Pete, it is raining outside. The forecast, board stop it. They forecast it was going to be rainy and stuff like that. So yeah, it is gonna rain. Oh yeah, I've just said Brumus, I don't like needles, mate. I sort of get a bit dizzy with needles, mate. So yeah, I don't like needles. So that's the only thing. I just don't like needles, mate. It makes it very hard when a person doesn't like needles. But still, I know a lot of people are going to be laughing at the scream now and saying, "God, what are you, a man or a mouse, Big Pete? You don't like needles." We all have needles, but yeah, still, um, I guess I'll get over it, mate. It can't be that hard, eh? Just to have a needle and yeah, get it done. Um, if anyone's got any questions that want to ask me, feel free to ask me questions. I do live streams every day of the week. Sometimes I do multiple lives. Like you would have seen yesterday, I done quite a few live streams. I did think that I was going to get up to 7,000 subscriber mark, but it wasn't to be, unfortunately. It's still around the 6,972 mark. Um, and again, that can be pretty frustrating too when you're waiting for a certain subscribers and it's sort of like the channel saying to you, "Well, hang on, we're taking our time. You will get there eventually." And you're looking at all these people that have been subscribing and stuff, and you're thinking to yourself, "Well, I wish they would hurry up and subscribe because there's just so many people um, that I do want to subscribe to the channel so I can get it to 7,000 or more." And keep building my channel up to show people with disabilities what I do, where I go, stuff like that. Because a lot of people think, "Oh, Pete, you don't really do much everyday life living skills on the channel." And oh yeah, for sure, boomers. Consistency is the key, mate. The more consistent you are with your live streams and your video content and putting videos out there and stuff like that. Yeah, you are. You are certainly, yeah, you're right about that. You got to stay, consistent in doing live streams and doing videos and stuff like this. It makes it a lot easier when you're doing your live streams and stuff like that. Um, if anyone else has got any questions they want to ask me, on this live stream early in the morning. I know a lot of people are not used to me doing a live stream this early. You used to be seeing it sitting up there doing a live stream and talking, getting bitten by the mozzies and all that good stuff that you people like. But I do reckon there is a bloody mouse around here. Not in my car, because that car next door, it's been parked up for 8 years, 9 years. Now, I'm sure there would be like a little mouse around here somewhere, um, which is no good for the rest of us that put our cars in the garage. I reckon she should be asked to move that car because it sits there doing nothing and no one uses it. And yeah, it's no good like that. No good. I don't know why the body corp don't say to her, "Look, you're not using that car, love. It's time to get rid of that car because other people have been complaining that there is mouse underneath your car and stuff like that." Which is not healthy to have the car just sitting there for 8 years and not use it. It really isn't. To tell you the truth, these retirement villages too, they don't sort of look in enough to what people are doing. Like they know that she's had a car there for 8 years. They should say, well, sorry, if you're not going to use the car, better you sell it and make some profit out of it. Never mind, just leave it in the garage doing nothing. Don't you mean? Don't you get my drift, guys? Oh, yeah, it's just sitting there doing nothing. It's a BMW boomers. It's just sitting there doing nothing, and the pong that comes out of it, geez, I mean, my God, when I walked in here this morning about 5:30, I walked in here to do the live stream, right? That thing was ponging. Jesus, I thought it was because I didn't bloody wash myself. Because I did have my shower and that, and I thought, "Well, didn't I use the soap?" But I realized I did. I realized I did, and it wasn't me, it was the car next door that was ponging. So yeah. Oh, mate. I'm just gonna get some water. You stay. Here we go. I got my water. Uh, Here we go. Water is here. Here we go. I've got my water now. They did say have some water before I go in. Oh, the car, yeah. Yeah, because when I walked in there, and the thing is, as you can see from the background there, Bloomis, these are all fences, wire fences and that. Now, I don't want a mouse or a rat hopping underneath Troy and starting to bite wires and all that. You know what I mean, Broomis? But I can't understand. I mean, we've got the dickhead here next door. He lives next door to me, right? And how come he doesn't say to her, go up to the management and say to them, "Excuse me, I think it's number 4. Is it number 4 or is it number 8? I can't remember who it is." Should go up and say to them, "Well, look, you've had this BMW parked in your garage for 8 years now, and there's been a complaint about mice that are coming out of it, and rat, rat piss and all that smell. And people don't want it there anymore, and make her tidy the garage out." Um, yeah, she should, by right groomers, she should be made to get the, she should be made to have the pest control come and us to spray all our garages for nothing, and she should fit the bill. Oh yeah, yeah. But she doesn't care because the trouble is she's an old lady. She must be in her 80s. I think she gave up driving years ago. And the first thing you do when you give up driving, right, and you know you can't drive, find someone that will, drive you around if you can. Like, there's places I know that will drive your car around with you. If you can't drive, they'll drive your car with you. So it gets use. It does get used with you. You know what I mean? Even if it's twice a week, something like that. At least it still gets used. But if you do leave it just, say, we'll be sitting there and doing nothing, well, of course, then people they're gonna complain because it's been sitting there for nearly 8 years. People are gonna complain. People are gonna say, well, why isn't this car being, used? Why is it just sitting there, upsetting other people that are in the thing? I've got to turn my lights off, guys. If I don't turn my lights off, my battery's gonna go flat. Um, there we go. Just turn my lights off. There we go. That's a bit better. Yeah, so it makes it hard. Um, Boomis, only one problem with that, my friend. Nah, it wouldn't work that way, boomers, because you've got to take it for a roadworthy, mate. And the time you take it for roadworthy and all that, it's not worth it. You won't for a start, boomers, you wouldn't be able to move it. You have to have a roadworthy certificate. Then who knows if you take it to mechanic's gonna say, "Oh, yeah, because of been sitting for 8 years, you gotta do your brakes on it. You gotta do the oil seals are no good on it. It could have a seized engine. Um, it could have many faults wrong with it. Could have the wires chewed out, because of mice and rats and all that, and it could need a whole new interior inside. So yeah, you boomers, you could be opening up a can of worms. And how would you get it out? Out of the garage. Brakes are probably locked on solid, because for sure she's had the handbrake on it, and the handbrake's probably seized itself solid on it. Yeah, unfortunately, you'd be opening a can of worms, boomers, to get all that done on that car, unfortunately. If it was there for about a month, fair enough, yeah, you just drive it straight out, go get a roadworthy certificate, take it to the mechanic, take it to my mechanic. Oh, yeah, it needs this, it needs that, fair enough. Say $1,000, get it done, no problem. That thing, if you took that to a mechanic, boomers, you'd be looking at maybe easily, say with me, close to 6 or 7 grand to get that up and running. It's got the pumper bar's all plastic, it's caved in where she's hit it trying to get it in the garage and stuff like that. So, yeah, and it's who knows what else is wrong with it. I mean, the battery's completely probably buggered on it. Oh, yeah, no, but it was, in that respect, I probably am about that thing sitting there for all that time. It's not a and I wouldn't say this to anyone, boomers, but boomers, it's definitely not a good buy. It's all right if you like tinkering around with cars and you're a mechanic and you can get that thing going for just the parts that it needs and all that, and you don't charge the labour and that because you're doing all the work yourself. Well, that's a different story. But when you say with me, you don't know nothing about that sort of vehicle, it does make it hard. And let the rain. Oh god, it's pissing down outside. Yeah, boom. So it makes it hard to sort of evaluate how much the car is really worth. It's a BMW. It's a two-door convertible, I think it is. Not convertible. It's a two-door with a sunroof. Oh, they do, Bloomis. I'll charge you an arm and a leg just to get that thing going. And then, as I said, you don't know what hidden problems you got underneath. You could be opening up a can of worms, Boomis, and yeah, that's something, I wouldn't even and for a start, my parents would not allow that. They'd say, "No, don't be stupid. We don't want that here. If you do that, you're out the house." Because as you know, Boomers, my parents are very strict at stuff like that. They sometimes treat me like I'm a two-year-old, if you know what I mean, and, yeah, that's why I'm with Lloyd trying to find someone to move out when he comes up here because he's gonna stay with his grandma, um for, she said to me he could stay there a couple of months with her, because he wants to get out of where he's living in I think he lives in Imbalog, he said Imbalog or something like that he was saying to me yesterday, and he said to me there's not much there for him, to do if the young people, they don't like him and stuff like that, and I said to him, "Well, that's not good." He said, "Oh, that's just the way it is, people just don't like me." The young people apparently used to use him for his car, for his petrol, to take them here and there, and he'd be like me. He'd pay for the petrol, and he'd take him here and there and sort of, do all this, and I said to him, "Do you keep in contact with them?" He said, "No, Pete, I pissed them off, because they were using me." And I said to him, "Well, mate, you done the right thing. You can't have people taking advantage of you just because you've got a disability. The more that you let people use you for your car, in the long term, you're gonna pay for the parts, and you're gonna pay for this and that. At the end of the day, yeah, you're gonna be the one out of pocket, not them. They're just gonna say, "Oh, yeah, we'll go in Lloyd's car. He'll take us here and there. We won't pay anything, but he'll pay for the petrol. He'll pay for everything for us." See, I don't like stuff like that. Um, oh, yeah, no, it's a bit hard for me because I live in a retirement village, as you know, Bloomers, right, with my parents. And my dad is really a strict person, like really a strict person. He really sometimes gives me a lot of curry. Well, not curry to eat, but he gives me a lot of trouble. He's very strict with me. He's very demanding on me. He's very bossy on me, you know what I mean? And he keeps asking me for money every 5 minutes, to pay this, to pay that. And I said, "Look, Dad, I pay petrol. I pay for the insurance on the van. I pay for my registration. I pay for the maintenance on it and stuff like that. And the work I had done, which is 2,000 something dollars. $2,300 I paid for this to get the brakes and all that done. My father didn't offer to give me a penny towards getting all this done, and when I had the van built out, my father didn't pay for none of this to get built out. None of this that you see here. I know it's a bit dark, but none of this that you see here. My father didn't pay for any of this to get done. Bloomis, I paid for it. I saved up. I paid for it bit by bit out of my pension. Saved up, put in a gold savings account, and I saved up to get it done bit by bit. And, if it wasn't for the gold savings account bloomers, we would be still sitting on the old couch, the old leather couch with that crooked table still stuck up here. And the curtains would still be the same. They'd be still half hanging down, and stuff like that. So in a way, I'm really glad that I was able to save the money to get this done. It's been a godsend, to have that savings account to get everything done in this Boomis. And, I'm not, look, don't get me wrong, and a lot of people are gonna say, "You're starting to brag again, aren't you?" No, I'm not. All I wanna say and all I wanna put out there is, if I didn't stop it, Butch, if I didn't have the money left over, like, when I went to pay the bill for this van, right, and it was, 5,000, I think it was altogether, with the curtains and everything to get it all done right. If I didn't have that extra $1,000 I took with me, because I took altogether 5,000 plus the 2,000 I spent, 4,000 plus the 2,000 I had already, it's made 6,000, right? I got $1,000 back, right? And that $1,000 went straight into this, getting brakes done and everything like that on it. So, yeah, I am. Yeah, so, I spent all that money, Broom's getting all this done, nearly 7 grand in total. The 5 plus the 2.5, yeah, nearly 7 grand I spent on this in less than 3 months, getting it all up to scratch, getting this done, getting it serviced and all that, and, yeah, my father didn't turn around and say, "Here, Pete, this is to help you out, son." Um yeah, I'm happy too, Loomis. Oh, it does. It brings a lot of joy, Broomis. It does, brings a lot of joy, and I wasn't happy, Broomis, to tell you the truth, when the brakes were I didn't know anything about the brakes on it. I didn't know the rotor state and all that. I'm glad I got everything sorted on it, sort of thing, in that respect. Um, because it was really starting to bug me. So I was happy to get all that done. Super chat, my friend. If you do a super chat, there's a super chat button, and you can do a super chat, or you can my post office locker. you can send me a card with some money in if you want. That's completely up to you. If you want to send like a card, an Easter card or something like that, an early Easter card, send it with some money in if you want. A post office locker, and we will read the card on a live stream for you. Because a lot of people say don't do videos on the opening or presents that we send you. A lot of people said, "Can you do live streams when we send you the gifts through?" And I said, "Yes, I certainly can. I will certainly can do live streams with opening your presents and thanking you in person on a live stream. I can do that. I think that's more." Easier than just sitting there doing a mail call where people are saying, "Well, I got this in the mail today, folks." The reason why I done the dog video of unwrapping it, well, that was my mail, and I wanted to share that. We want to get the sticker that's coming through. There's a sticker coming through for this van that we ordered the day before last. Yes, it's another Toyota sticker. This one here is sort of I don't know, it's sort of losing its colour, and it was scratched. I don't know how it got scratched, because it must have been when I left it at the car at the, thing there. Someone has tried to scratch it sort of thing. So yeah, I'm gonna wash the windscreen properly when I take it off, get all the glue and all that off, and we'll put a new one on, a brand spanking new one, because this one here, I did go like that a bit, and I did try to take it off, which was no good. So we found a company that does print them, and he's gonna print a new one. We could have got it done in white and say with me, uh, red, red writing for Toyota. But I thought, no, I like the white writing and the black thing because it matches the rims and stuff like that on the van. So we have got another one of those coming. If people are wondering, have you got another one coming? Yes, I have. I have got another one coming, and it will be here. Say with me fairly soon. I hope next week sometime. Because it won't be definitely won't be here today. It'll be here next week sometime. Be good if it did come today because we could just stick it on. It'd be great, but I don't think it will be next week sometime. Um, Most definitely be next week sometime, and we'll get this one off and the other one on. It's just a matter of just taking it off, and it will come off. But anyway, if you got any other questions, if you got any questions, guys, and you want to jump in and say good morning to me, feel free to say good morning to me. I'm always happy to talk to you lovely people and to have fun with you and listen to the rain with me. And that is a lot of rain. I think there's a monsoon starting soon, guys, too. I didn't tell you about that. I think there's a monsoon that's going to be starting, and it's bringing heavy, heavy rain. Oh, people were asking me on the live stream yesterday, but I didn't quite get to you about it. What's happening? What's on the agenda next week, Pete? The agenda next week, we will be starting to do some, say with me, activities. Um, I'm going to start doing bowling. I'm doing bowling with Claudia on Wednesday. We've already booked in for it. It's going to be 3 games. So we're going to do lots of videos for TikTok and the YouTube channel. So I am going to do lots of videos for bowling and stuff. I wish, tell you the truth, I wish I could just do a live stream. It would be a lot more easier, and you guys could join and say, "Pete, you're not doing it right. You got to go that way." Um, I would very much love to do a live stream there. But unfortunately, with this new ruling that the company has put down and said this and said that, it makes it say with me very hard for me to do live streaming and stuff like that. So yeah, that makes it a bit hard. So again, I do apologize to the people that are wondering why I don't do live streams and that. Well, um, that is the reason because the company said to me, no more live streaming in public. If you do that, we'll have to think about um, say with me, the support workers not being in the light, not being on your videos with you, not being on the live streams with you, and stuff like that. And I was saying to Lloyd yesterday, but when Claudia was here, said, "Oh, you're not allowed to mention the company, Pete." Um, she said it in my ear. She whispered it in me. Don't mention the company. You get yourself in trouble. Um, and no, I said, "Well, no, I'm just telling the people that are joining on my channel what happened and what they're really like, so they know." Um, because people cover it. People like Claudia, Shannon, and people like that. They don't like you mentioning the company. I think, oh, don't mention the company we're around because you'll get us in trouble. Um, I know their jobs are important to them. Don't get me wrong about that, but there is a thing called loyalty to your client that you're looking after. If you think something's not right, you got to speak up. You know what I mean? You got to speak up and you got to be heard. You don't just sweep it underneath the carpet and say, "Oh yeah, okay, fair enough. Yeah, he's right about that." Um, you know, because yesterday a lot of people were getting upset too that Claudia wasn't on the camera with me when I was doing the live streams. Um, it was very hard for me to get her on the live streams with me because when you play outside, a person has to sit away from you while you put your cards down. Because if they don't, they can see what cards you've got, and then you know all the people say, "Oh, Pete, you've got that card there. She's got that card there," and yeah, then it makes it hard. But if I'm sitting opposite away from her, then it makes it more easy to play the game, if you know what I mean. Um, but yeah, I don't usually have support this early, really, only if someone's like, got to go for a doctor's appointment or, stuff like that. But no, I don't usually have it as early as this. So yeah, I'm just putting it out there because a lot of people are probably wondering how come you're having support so early today, Pete? Well, it is because I'm going for a blood test today. So of course I have to fast. Doctor did say to me, "You can have a lolly, Pete. That's fine. I don't mind you having a lolly." But he said, "Try not to have anything, that is going to put your sugar up too much, and don't have a big brekkie." I said to him, "No, I'll just have a lolly. I don't really want anything that's going to be, too heavy and give the wrong sugar reading and stuff like that." So yeah, I've got my lolly, I've got me snack pack and stuff like that. So before people say, you gonna be right there, Pete, to get to drive there? Oh, I'll be fine, mate. I'll be fine. I've got my watch here and it will tell me if I get down on a certain number, I'll pop in a lolly. I'm pretty good like that. Um, as you guys know. It's not my favorite thing. It's not my favorite thing, guys. It's not my favorite thing to get a blood test. As you guys know, I don't think I ever talked about blood tests when I first started this uh, live stream that I was doing 8 months, 9 months ago. I don't think I ever told you my fear of needles and stuff like that, and how they do affect some people. I'm one that if I do get a blood test like I'm doing today, I have to look away. If you know what I mean, I can't actually look at it being done. I'm just that type of person that when someone says, "Pete, it's gonna sting a bit, but you'll get it all out and it'll be okay," and you're sitting there and you're just looking, you're going, "Uh huh, okay, right," and yeah, it does make it hard when you've got to go for a blood test and you're not quite sure um, with what's going on, sort of thing. But if you've got any questions, guys, please, there's no people on, and I find this very disgusting. Come on, guys, I'll give you my time. I'll give you my thing to be on here. And I expect a bit of cooperation. So can you please join in and ask questions and stuff like that? Because at the end of the day, I do live streams for you as well, guys. I don't usually just do live streams for me. I do them for you to communicate with you and you know what's going on for the day ahead and what I'm doing and yeah, stuff like that. So, if you want to find out more about videos that I'm posting, I've posted a couple of videos, um, then feel free to just yeah, do on the live streams and that and talk to me and be here for me and help us get to the goal that we need to do today. We do have to get to try and get to 7,000 subscribers. That would be excellent if we could. I do know it's a big ask, but I know that we also, us guys, have got it. So if you can help me out by getting more subscribers for the channel and then help us build the channel up and get to that milestone, well, that would be great. I really would appreciate it because over the past, say, with me couple of months that I've been doing YouTube, I've had a lot of people that have joined in. So please like and subscribe. Um, Not old, not old, middle aged. 55 is not old, my friend. Um, yeah, yeah, 55 is not old. It's because it's dark, Emma. There's no lights in the garage. That's why. It's raining outside, and I started my live stream, pretty early in the morning, so that's why you can't see me because it is dark, so I do apologize. Yeah, I do apologize, Emma, that you can't see me. But yeah, it is dark, that's why I haven't got the lights on or anything. So, yeah, I do apologize about that. But, yeah, no, I am 55 years old, Emma. 55 years old. I do the dream team with my support workers, do my everyday life living, what I'm doing in my life. I put it out there so you guys can see what I'm doing and how I'm going about it, and yeah, and all that stuff. To tell you the truth, I don't hide anything from the channel. Um, Eros. Yeah, not too bad. I've got to go for a blood test soon, but yeah, I'm not having you know much of a bad day. What about you? Why are you having a off day? What's been going on with you? Um, you seem a bit upset about something, Kadarius. What did happen, my friend? And for people that can hear that noise, it is raining outside pretty heavy. Mm. Geez, you bought a new van and the engine mount broke. My God. So what happens now? Are they gonna fix it for you or what? Jeez. You wouldn't expect a new van to break an engine mount, God and Bennett. What make is it, Caderos, if you don't mind me asking? 'Cause I've never heard of a new van breaking an engine mount. Jesus. I've heard of an old one doing it, yeah, but not a new one. My God, that's a bit of bad news. Sorry to hear about that. Just check my Just wait for Kadira's to get back to us. If anyone else has got questions, feel free to ask the questions. Just gonna go and get a lolly because I'm allowed to have a lolly before I go. They did say that. I am allowed to have one lolly before I go. There we go. One lolly. There we go. Easy. Now, where did you get that, Kaderos? Did you get that from a car yard, or was it from the Ford Transit dealer? 'Cause it seems very unusual, um, that it broke an engine mount. That's not good times. Wait for a few people to jump in. Mm. If anyone's got any questions, feel free to leave them, if you don't mind. Mm. From a garage. Okay. How many Ks has it got on it? Miles has it got on, Kaderos? How many miles have you got on it? It's not good times, guys, for Kaderos to buy a van and the engine mount breaks on it. Jesus. Oh, the weather. Yeah. Isn't it getting towards your autumn or something, there, Kaderos? 17,000 miles. But I presume, Kaderos, it's a diesel? I'm presuming it's a diesel 2.5 or something like that. Again, I could be wrong. You know, Butch, and khaki, didn't you? Read this. Hang on, Kaderos. I'll just get to you. Oh, this coming in the spring. Oh, that's it. So it's a diesel, is it, Kaderos? 2.4. The old Transit. Hey, it reminds me when the Transits come out. And remember, if you'd be watching that TV show Minder, and Arthur and what was his name? Terry, would be driving around in this Ford Transit van on some of the episodes. And yeah, it reminds me of that with the Ford Transit van. Um, yeah, Ford Transit vans have been around for quite a long while. Yes, it's diesel. I thought it would. Yeah, damn it. Did you have one before? Your other van wasn't a Transit, was it? It was a different make altogether, wasn't it? Because I remember you saying to me that your old van wasn't a Ford Transit, it was a different make altogether. Um, Tell me, Kaderos, do you ever subscribe to that guy on YouTube, Marcus Hayes? The one that's got the escorts and all that, and he does, racing with his escort around London and stuff like that, where near where he lives. Do you ever sort of see him or, bump into him occasionally, or what? What's the story of that, Kaderos? Are you a subscriber to his channel? Just that when people say that from England or London, now I automatically think that they're from, near where that guy is. I'm subscribed to his channel. I've been subscribed to his channel for now, must be about 3 or 4 years now. I've found him. How did I find him? I was looking at car building shows for escorts and stuff like that, and I bumped into him, and he was doing his other escort, Esther, um, or Maud. That was Maud, the Mark II escort. He was doing that up there. I was watching him. Then I started to subscribe to his channel, and I was watching him when he got the episodes going and stuff like that. Um, oh, okay. Yeah, no, he's a YouTuber too. He does YouTube and all that, and shows off his escorts and stuff like that. I just thought you might have heard of him. But yeah, getting back to the transit vans, geez, they don't seem to make them like they used to, Caderos. Um, they seem to, in my opinion, and this is my opinion, they're very cheap and nasty. I reckon. Yeah, no, I've got to. I'll go and check him out. So I don't have much time, Caderos, to check people out. I'm subscribed to so many channels already, and every time I get up in the morning, there's someone doing something on their channel, and they send me a message, a notification, Pete. And then I go and jump on the channel, and I watch what they're doing, and all that good stuff. So yeah, it's very hard for me, Caderos, to say when we subscribe to other people as well. Um, a lot of people say, Is it?" A lot of people have been asking me, "How did you get so big so in such a short amount of time, Pete? Like, how did your channel take off? How did it grow? What's the key to your success?" Um, my key to my success is, and I'll put it out there, is um, number one, being honest is, the first step to becoming a YouTuber and putting your stuff out and TikTok and that. Being honest with people, telling people, what you're thinking and what you're doing. Hang on, Kadeus has got something for me. Hey, that's a pretty good car. That's a V6, is it? Or is that just a straight four with the Pinto engine? But yeah, no, that's quite a good car. Kaderos, that'd be rust free, I presume. Kaderos, no rust in it. Yeah, Kadarius lives in England. People are wondering who Kadarius is. He's a managing moderator, lives in England. He collects glass and recycled glass or something for window frames and stuff like that. So yeah. Um, Yeah, yeah, no, that's pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty good. I've got to take my hat off to you. It's pretty good. It's a small world how we both ended up finding each other's channels, and yeah, it's a small world. I've got a lot of people from overseas that watch my channel, that watch all the videos. I done some beach videos yesterday, Kaderis, when I was at the beach. I put them up. I done the fishing trawlers. Um, but as you know here, Caderos, the fishing trawlers are not going out that much like they used to because of the diesel prices. So they can't really afford to go out in the ocean that much. So they were selling their crabs and fish and that off their trawlers. And yeah, I reckon for Easter there's going to be a bit of a shortage. Mm. Oh, it's good. No, it's good stuff, Caderos. It's really good stuff. It really is, really good stuff. I do hope, that everything goes all right with the transit van of yours. I really do hope you get that fixed and, yeah, that goes all right, Kadira. I really do. There's nothing like, having a van that's in dock. I know. Take it from me, Kadira. I know when you've got your van in dock and you've got, say, really nothing that you can do about it, and you can't sort of get to point A to point B sort of thing to do the job you got to do. Yeah, it does make it hard. It really does. It's not easy. That's why I take my hat off to everyone that does that sort of job like Kaderos does. It can't be an easy job. Um, but at least he puts his content out. I was talking to Lloyd yesterday, Kaderos. I said to Lloyd, "Why don't you start a YouTube channel and film your everyday life living, what you're doing, where you're going, how you're doing this, stuff like that?" I said to him, "I think people would very much like to see that." And he said to me, "Oh yeah, that would be really, really cool. I'd like to sort of think about doing that." Um, so yeah, I was talking to him about doing that because I reckon that would be good for him to do something like that, to learn to do those things. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. Um, Hopefully, he will do those sort of things and make a channel and show us what he's doing and stuff like that. That would be good. If anyone's got any questions, do ask. It is still raining out here, by the way, guys. I think I'll take my glasses off. Oh no, it was raining pretty heavy before, but now it has stopped raining outside. So it's pretty calm. And Cadell's got another. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I've read. Sorry, Cadell's. I'm bad. I read the same thing twice. And a few people I can hear talking from the background here. I wonder what there is this wall behind me, if it's someone's house or what. I'm just listening to the wall here because at the back of me where I'm parked in the garage here, I think it could be someone's wall. And I can hear someone sort of talking at the background. There we go. Um, Hi, my friend. How are you? Welcome to the channel. And please like and subscribe if you don't mind. I would appreciate it. I think it must be my mother that's got the TV on. They have it on so loud. That must be aggravating the people here because they can hear a TV. Yeah, good evening, Kelly. Welcome, Peter Chanel. What did you do on Friday? Please do tell me, what did you do on Friday? I'm interested to know now. When you say to me, guess what I done, Peter, on Friday, I'm very interested. Please tell me before I go for my blood test. It might cheer me up a bit. I hate needles. Oh, well, that doesn't cheer me up. Sorry to hear that. Sorry. How did you break your arm, Kelly? If you don't mind me asking, how did you break your arm? Oh, okay. I never knew it was that funny when you break your arm. I thought it bloody hurts. Jesus. Okay, Kelly. Kelly broke her arm and laughed. Oh, rollerblading. Fair enough. No rollerblading. Jeez. God and Bennett. I don't think I'd be able to do that. I'd probably put both my knees out. Jesus. But fair play to you, Kelly. If you I hope the arm gets better. I really do. Rollerblading. I'm still sure there's a TV behind this wall here, because there must be something behind this brick wall here. I'm dying to find out what it is. Isn't it funny, guys? We waited nearly two months to get this thing back, right? And now we say with me, can't wait to take it here and there. And when you think about it, all the drama I had getting it done and stuff like that, built out and stuff like that, it's really been amazing. Yeah, to get it back and to get everything done on it and stuff like that. And yeah, we waited so long for it. That yeah. If anyone's got any questions, feel free to ask. I usually don't start live streams this quite this early as what I started this one this morning. The reason why I started this one because as you know, I've got a blood test I've got to do today, and I got to go out early to get that out the way and dusted so I can have something to eat and stuff like that. So that's why I decided I'd start a live stream about 5:30 in the morning. So that I did one at 3:30 in the morning. The trouble with that one is there's only about two or three people that were on it. So I thought to myself, well, it wasn't much point on doing a live stream at 3:30 in the morning when not many people were going to be jumping on to watch it. So I sort of aborted that one. I left it for half an hour. Not many people hopped on, so I thought, okay, then I'll do one at 5:30 in the morning. Not that I usually do 'em, I usually start them at 6:30, something like that in the morning. But because, say with me, I had to do the whatchamacallit, the other day, the whatchamacallit that I do, it makes it hard. I am gonna try and do more live streaming outside there. Trouble is when I'm up there, Butch wants to go up and down, he wants to walk here, he wants to walk there. But when I got Butch down here, he's calm, he sits down now and he sort of chills out and he's more happy and content. But, no, when I'm up there with Butch, to have Butch up there with me when I'm doing a live stream, it sort of makes it hard for Butch to settle down. He gets very, what do you call it, aggressive sort of thing. He wants to run, he wants to run there. But when he's in here, he can sort of just chill out and he basically just sits down next to you. But it is gonna be a different, thing, say when we at say when we're not the winter time, we are gonna notice a big difference doing live streams in here in, the winter time. Because in the winter time, we're gonna have more, say, hang on, I'm gonna what book? Not yet. We're gonna have more, say with me, more, not couch stuff. There won't be the leather couch, like we had, when we had in winter, we had that leather couch, remember? I think I'm gonna miss that in the wintertime, sitting in the leather couch and, just putting everything on the crooked table and stuff like that. It's certainly gonna be different to do a live stream, which is gonna be different, sort of thing. So, yeah, that's gonna be fairly different, to do that. So, it's something we've gotta get used to, not having our nice leather couch. He did say to me before he built the van, because he saw the leather couch in there, that I had, he did say to me, "It's not gonna be as comfortable as your leather couch." Um, Now by rights, what I should have done, and I was a bit silly not to do it, but it's too late now. We've got this. It's doing its job. It looks pretty cool. I should have really got him to bolt the couch down properly. Would have saved me quite a bit of money and just build this cabinet. But the couch sticks out, so we wouldn't have much room to do the cabinet. And we'd be in trouble. But the cabinet he done here is quite, it's quite long. It goes from here to here. It's got 2 doors on it, so that's, yeah, that's pretty good. You don't see many, stay with me, many vans like this that are built out the way I had this built out. Um, it was just like a custom made sort of thing that I had done, and, yeah, it turned out to be alright. Is it a musty smell? I'm sure there's a mouse has come in here or something in next door there because that car is completely, the windows are so fogged up on that car there. It's, not funny. It really isn't funny how fogged up the windows are in that car there. Unbelievable. Phew. And yes, there is a putrid smell coming from that car. I wish I had smeller cam. You could smell it. It's so putrid. Doggy's here with me too. He's waiting and sitting here with me. If you got any questions, you ask. And of course, talk too, if you wouldn't mind. Ask some questions. Yeah, Butch is not silly. I've got Butch's lead here. Oh, Kaderos is here. Hello. Um, I'm just gonna play it by ear. Gonna get the blood test done. It's a bit of a rainy day. That's the trouble, Caderos. I don't know. Probably try and play Monopoly. Um, yeah, I don't know, Caderos. Try and play Monopoly, I guess. Um, 'Cause we haven't done that yet. Just have like an indoor sort of day, I reckon. Film that, do some videos of that, and of course do some videos when we're out, get something a week probably. Yeah, sort of that, but there's I don't know. I mean, it could change. Someone could say, "Oh, I've got to go here." I'm hoping not. 7 o'clock. Shannon should be arriving now. Yeah, it is blood test day today, guys. I am getting my blood test done to see what it's going to be like. Butch is looking at me like, "Where you going now, Daddy?" Yeah. Yes, I've got to do. I've got to rip a beauty out in a minute. Oh, Kaderos has got one more question for me. All right, Kaderos, hit me. Oh, yes. Hopefully, yes. I think I should. I don't think I would have anything wrong. It's just, that's what you got to do when you get old. You probably had one, Kaderos, when you were younger. I just want to get one done because I'm old, so I want to get checked over. Nothing wrong with that. Well, bloody hell, Butch, you took me bloody basket down and everything with me. Yeah, no, I just want to get it done, Kadarius, and then I know I'll do my other thing I have to do on Monday, which is get my results and do my care plan. And I want to get that out the way. So then I know everything is perfect with me. I'm okay for another year. I'll get my eyes tested this couple of months' time. I got to get that out of the way. I got to get new glasses for myself. I got to get my teeth done this year. I'm overdue for clean by at least 2 years. I've got to get that done this year. I've got to start looking after my body now. Since I've done all the shit work in here, now comes my turn. Yeah, if you want to follow along, TikTok is where I'm at. Subscribe to this channel, of course, and help me get to the 7,000 today because it's bloody hard, I tell you. When I get back, I'll do some videos and I'll do multiple live streams. Thank you.